Hi guys, welcome to Syndr's first market update video. My name is Anish Srivastav.
And my name is Eknoor Singh, and we are part of the research and trading team at Syndr. What we are planning out for you, what we have in store for you, is something that you definitely need if you want to navigate through these tough markets of crypto. We have crypto news planned for you, updates planned for you, some interesting case studies planned for you, and even perhaps some interesting interviews planned for you guys. So let us know in the comments how you are liking this new initiative by Team Syndr, and how do you want us to change, if any. Today is an interesting day, Anish, because Bitcoin just got its debut into the Guinness Book of World Records after a very long time, and it has been named as the most valued cryptocurrency among all. What do you have to say about that?
Bitcoin has been one of the most talked about topics in the public for at least about 2 years now. And let me tell you a very ironic stat about it.
Okay.
If you look at the on-chain spending metrics for the Bitcoin chain, you can see the blue line. The numbers have reached as low as the 2010 levels, which is the time at which Bitcoin was born. So
Okay, wow, that's interesting actually, Anish. But I think this is a move towards DeFi and Ethereum, which is what we are building at in Syndr, and we are all excited about it. We welcome it with open hands, and I think this is why we say crypto is an uncertain sphere. But for you guys, we have the news updates that will start right now. Let's start it with it, Anish.
right, Eknu. So let's move on to our first news, which is that the next major Ethereum upgrade, Shanghai, now has a testnet.
Correct. And the Shandong testnet, as they called it, will be the testnet for the Shanghai update. The Shanghai update is going to be the first major upgrade since the merge, which happened in September, Anish. And this Shandong testnet is actually also proposing some EIPs. EIP basically means Ethereum Improvement Proposal, and two of them are the most anticipated and the most talked about. The first.
Yeah, I heard about the EIP 4895,
Correct.
which will allow users to unstake their Ether on the Beacon chain, and they will also be able to,
See if they have any rewards which
yes,
they've
yes,
accumulated.
yes, exactly.
Correct, Anish. That was the first most anticipated proposal. There is also EIP 4844. EIP 4844 actually introducing something which I love the way it's called. It's called Proto Dank Sharding.
Dank name, dude.
And Proto Dank Sharding is basically a proposal, very simply put, that will allow for more data to be processed on the network, and gas prices will thereby reduce.
Right.
So that was the first news update for tonight. Let's move on to the second one, Anish.
Yep.
The second one is Binance announcing a $500 million Bitcoin mining initiative. As of course, the difficulty metric for mining is going up for Bitcoin.
Yeah, Binance is also looking for some cloud mining vendors as it plans to, release cloud mining products. So if you are a cloud mining vendor, you know whom to reach out to.
For the money. Yes, that's correct. The third news actually is going to be part of our special segment tonight. That's about the launch of Aptos, which was supposedly called the Solana killer. We will dive deep into that to actually find out if it has become the Solana killer or not. So that's for our final segment for tonight. But before that, we will bring to you the market update. So Anish, let's go to that market update.
Yeah. So as we can see, the market is still not doing anything crazy. The market is still moving in range. You can see here that Ethereum bounced off from the 1260 level, and it has a major resistance around 1385, which it struggled to reach right now. It seems like it's getting rejected from the 1320 level. So we are waiting patiently. We are waiting for the accumulation. We are waiting for a big move to get a big trade.
Correct. So it's not anything very exciting. It's more like a sideways move, but we are hooked to our screens. We are constantly on a watch out for any unique kind of movement. And of course, we'll be putting that out on our Twitter handles the moment it happens. So make sure you're following us there.
Yeah. Also connect to us on our Discord, because we keep posting interesting updates there,
and we wish you good morning every day.
That's the best thing about crypto. You can wish good morning at any time of the day.
Exactly. So I think it's a great time to move on to the final segment of tonight, which is our case study on the Solana killer Aptos. Aptos launched its highly anticipated mainnet just yesterday, which is the 17th of October, just a few hours back actually. And what is interesting about Aptos, Anish, is that this was made by Meta alumni. This is basically by ex-Meta people. These were people who were working on an interesting blockchain project back in their day, and that unfortunately had to get shelved because of the regulations of the company as well as the various governments. But these guys went on to start off their own layer 1 solution called Aptos, and Aptos was actually anticipated so much because what they claimed was they can put out transactions up to 130,000. That is higher than any number ever quoted, even theoretically.
Yeah.
I'll get back to whether that is true or not, but Anish, what do you have to say about the Aptos launch?
Yes, it's one of the most anticipated layer ones which is coming in the near future, and this is not what I say. It is what the VCs say, because it was already a $1 billion company before its mainnet launch.
That's unique. That is very unique, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And actually, I mean, what we have to also note here, Anish, is that 130,000 TPS is what they were claiming. Unfortunately, on the launch day, they hushed up their Discord, interestingly, and they were not allowing people to say much about it. The TPS is hovering around 4. So 4 transactions per second is way lower than even the 30 of Ethereum.
They also asked their people, other exchanges not to not to list their perpetual contracts and only spot contracts right now. So something is cooking behind which we don't actually know.
Correct. And I mean, let's see if they actually turn out to be the Solana killer, because what some people are claiming online is that this was just a strategic move. They were not really ready. Nobody knows how the launch actually went at the back end. So it was perhaps targeted at their main competitor, which is the CU layer 1 solution, which is also perhaps claiming to beat even this 130 TPS. So this race is getting more and more interesting as the transaction per second and the processing power, the parallel processing power is being used in these layer 1 solutions. But anyways, we are on a lookout for that. We'll be back with an update on this whenever we get to know more about Aptos, when we get to know more about the new launches. And till then, guys, I'd say keep building and keep navigating through these markets while we will stay at it and we will get back to you with more market weekly updates. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this, and let us know in the comments how you like this.
Thank you, guys. Keep following.
Bye bye.